10 real-life horrifying cannibal stories from past 25 years. Welcome, my dear viewers, to a world where the line between reality and your worst nightmares blurs. Today, on our channel, we will unravel 5 chilling stories of real-life cannibalism that have taken place in the last 25 years. Prepare yourselves for a journey into the abyss of human horror. Our first tale transports us to a place where the unthinkable becomes reality. Number 1. The Cannibal Restaurant. In the cold grip of February 2014, a dreadful revelation shook the world. A restaurant in Nigeria had 2 human heads wrapped in cellophane. These macabre relics were not hidden in some dark corner. They were offered on the menu for a steep price, deemed a luxury treat for unsuspecting patrons. Imagine yourself as an unsuspecting guest, sitting at a table, unaware of the horrors that have unfolded in the very kitchen where your meal is being prepared. The restaurant in Anambra, southern Nigeria, was promptly shut down, but the arrests were only the beginning. Guns and mobile phones were seized, leaving us with a chilling sense of the secrets that may have been unearthed. Number 2. The Graveyard Cannibals. Our second tale transports us to Pakistan, where 2 brothers, Muhammad Arif Ali and Muhammad Farman Ali, committed acts that defy every shred of humanity. In April 2014, a gruesome discovery was made. A severed human head, evidence of their horrifying deeds, was found in their home. It was a scent so foul that it led neighbors to report it to the local authorities. These 2 already convicted cannibals had been released from prison just a year prior, and their reign of terror extended far beyond that single head. Shockingly, the police claimed that these gruesome siblings had removed and devoured more than 100 bodies from a nearby graveyard. Number 3. The husband who slow-cooked his wife. And as if these stories aren't terrifying enough, our third and fourth tales take us to chilling territories, each more horrifying than the last. Meet David Viennes, a qualified chef who confessed to accidentally killing his wife, Dawn Viennes, in 2009. He had bound and gagged her, intending to protect her from drunk driving. But the horrors that followed are beyond comprehension. David Viennes admitted to slow cooking his wife's body over 4 gruesome days before discarding her remains. Except for her skull, which he deemed too large to dispose of, he hid it at his mother's house. Number 5. The Cannibal who found his victim online. The 5th tale sends shivers down our spines. In 2001, Armin Mayes received worldwide notoriety for his macabre online quest. He sought a voluntary victim, posting an advertisement for a well-built 18 to 30-year-old to be slaughtered and then consumed. Bernd Jürgen Armando Brandy answered his call, becoming the prey in a nightmarish event. Mayes cut off Brandy's penis, cooked it, seasoned it, and even attempted to feed it to his dying victim before proceeding to butcher and dismember him. Mayes filmed this horrifying ordeal and, over the next 10 months, consumed the rest of Brandy's body. Today, he is serving a life sentence in a German prison. Number 6. The Japanese chef who served his genitals. Brace yourself for our 6th tale, a shocking plunge into the bizarre. In 2012, Japanese chef Mao Sugiyama voluntarily underwent surgery to remove his genitals. What followed was a descent into madness. Sugiyama took his frozen penis and scrotum home with him from the hospital, later taking to Twitter to offer to cook them up and serve them for £800. The unimaginable happened when he served his genitals, along with mushrooms and parsley, to 6 diners at a specially organized dinner party, with an additional 70 guests who dined on crocodile or beef. It's a tale that defies comprehension. Number 7. The Face-Eating Rampage. And now, our final and most nightmarish tale sends shivers down your spine. In Miami, in 2012, a man inexplicably lashed out at a homeless man and started trying to eat his face. Rudy Eugene, a divorced former high school football player, had stripped naked and assaulted a 65-year-old homeless man, devouring much of his face, including his left eye. The entire 18-minute episode was filmed, and Eugene only ended his rampage when police fatally shot him. No traces of drugs other than marijuana were found in his system, leaving police baffled about the reason behind this horrifying and random act. Number 8. The Woman Who Cooked Her Boyfriend. Brace yourselves for our 8th tale, a harrowing story of a turbulent 6-year relationship that descended into madness. In 2000, Catherine Knight broke into her on-off boyfriend John Price's house. After having sex with him, she stabbed him 37 times. But the horror didn't end there. She then hung up his body, hacked off pieces of flesh, cooked them, and served them with cabbage, baked potato, and pumpkin. She even laid the table for his 2 children before they came home from school, with the plates containing their father's body. Thankfully, the police arrived, alerted by worried neighbors, before the children returned. Catherine Knight is now serving life in an Australian prison. Number 9. The brothers who ate their older brother. Our 9th tale plunges us into a horrifying case from Russia. 2 brothers, known only as Timur and Murat G., pleaded guilty to a murder that defies all reason. In 2009, police grew concerned over the whereabouts of their older brother, and soon found his remains buried in one of the gardens belonging to Timur and Murat. His body had been completely stripped of meat. The pair admitted to chopping up his body and freezing it, eating it over 6 months, all in an attempt to hide the evidence. Number 10. The serial cannibal. Finally, our 10th tale delves into the infamous case of Jeffrey Dahmer, one of the most notorious serial cannibals in history. Over 14 years, from 1987 to 1991, Dahmer killed more than 17 men and boys. He lured many victims to his home in Wisconsin, preserving body parts, mostly skeletal, for sexual pleasure. It is believed that many of his later murders included cannibalism and necrophilia. Dahmer was sentenced to life in prison in 1992 but was subsequently beaten to death by a fellow inmate 2 years later. We appreciate your courage in joining us on this bone-chilling journey into the heart of darkness. If you dare to delve deeper into the hidden horrors of humanity, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the terror that lurks in the corners of our reality.